So what can you do to help yourself manifest your reality by seeing what is possible? So step one, once again, we got really clear and we decided how clear, how focused we are with what we wanted. And secondly, then we took that and we make a practice of visualizing it and thinking about it and seeing it from a future perspective already existing in our lives. What does it feel like to have it? I knew what it was going to feel like to work independently of my laptop because I have an external keyboard now and I have a bigger monitor that's not straining my eyes. Like I could feel that. I knew what that was like to experience that. And the only thing I hadn't done in the gardening situation is I'm not visualizing myself as seeing myself as a gardener, and it's not happening for me. And I try again, and it's just trying. That's all it is. It's not actually me going through the process of really believing it. I just don't care enough about gardening yet at this point. And sometimes I think, why don't I? And I'm just like, it's just not worth my thoughts. It's just so easy for me to go to the grocery store and buy vegetables or stop at the farmer's market. Or the neighbor kids showed up the other day selling me vegetables out of their garden. That's just easy to me. And I'm just like, okay, so it doesn't matter enough. And that's a clue. Sometimes you want something, you say you want it, but you don't ever really reflect back on it. You don't make it purposeful steps in your mind and in your actions to actually go out and make it a reality. You don't really want it. Maybe you want it a little bit. Maybe you dream about it. But if you're not actually taking the steps, you're not doing it, you're not moving up. I had a coach one time say to me, she says, down here is 0. You want it not at all. It's not of interest to you. You never ever think about it. It's not even on your radar. And up here's a 10. You have it. Where do you fall in between that spectrum? Somewhere in there. Are you just starting to explore it? You're like a 1 or a 2. Are you making some plans and starting to visualize it and you're moving up to like a 5? Have you visualized it and started taking action and now you're like an 8, right? Are you really close to experience this and knowing it's a true reality for yourself at a 9? To 10, you actually have it and it has become reality and you have manifested something for yourself. Where do you fall? How do you make that? How do you keep doing that? And one of the things that I have about myself is I'm willing, when it's something I really want, I'm willing to go all in. I'm willing to keep thinking about it, imagining it, seeing the full possibility of it. Not like wanting it and imagining it, but like seeing it for myself that I already have it. I understand what it feels like and I'm embodying that in myself. And so I kept the examples today very real, very tangible, very applicable to a lot of different people. So that it wasn't like, oh, I'm trying to imagine driving my Ferrari while owning a multi-million-dollar empire, right? It's not seems lofty and out there. Gardening, pretty much anybody who wanted to could go out there and tackle that. Anybody could have access to going to see a yard sale, right? So I kept very real life examples right now to make it really applicable to you so you can see how, in your own sense, you can start to see the real tangible things you're doing right now and start to translate that to bigger things and bigger possibilities for yourself for when you can make your own reality come true.